30 frames. Hey me and welcome back to another stream, and yes, I am going to be planning out about my thermal paste. So the screen may not look that good, but hey ho. And yeah, I'm running all this crap on my extender as well as loading YouTube on my extender at the same time through a LAN cable. So here we are.
Yeah, I'm running all this crap on my extender as well as loading YouTube on my extender at the same time through a LAN cable.
Let's go ahead. It should say I'm live. Yep, live. I set the thumbnail. Look at this, guys. Focus. There we go. Why is that the thumbnail? Just saying. Good, I am running 30 frames. Smooth. I was just running 31 frames, now 29 frames, 30 frames. Good stuff. Okay, I don't want to make it echo, so I'm just gonna close YouTube. Alright. So, here we are again. Also, guys, there's lots of cats on my street. If you haven't seen my video or my thing, well, basically, let me show you guys. So, in this photo, yesterday I took it about. Let me turn up the brightness so you all could see this. There we go. That's good. Yes, I am using iOS 9. That is the kitty cat. That's normally the kitty cat I normally see everywhere in this street, but yeah, you know, I just captured a little photo of it, so why not? Let's turn on brightness. I don't want to get blind. But yeah, my white level is turned down. Private stuff, hold on. Recently deleted is obviously nothing, so yeah. Anyways, what's it called? We do have a video here about the PS4, so we can click on it. It's obviously just about that one time when my PS4 froze, so you can have a look at the video now. Let me just put the volume, turn up the brightness. It's gonna be waste a lot of battery. Yeah, let me just do this. Here we go. Okay, as you can see, I've got a frozen PlayStation 4. Doesn't really work. I mean, it does work. It just crashed. It's not loading shit. So yeah. So like, even if I try to eject my game, it's not gonna eject shit. Even if I try to fully turn it off, nothing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn it off by the plug. The plug is right on this one, so I just turn that plug off. I'm going to turn it off in 3, 2, 1. Ready? Go. I just turned it off by the plug. I'm going to turn it on, let's see what it does. See, it works. Even if I eject my game now. See, it ejects my game. It doesn't know the game. It's just doing a little system check. It's going to load something on the screen now. It's going to do check-in system status, I think it's called. So, yeah, so what it's doing is checking if everything's okay. And if everything's okay, then that's good. That's what, this is why you shouldn't turn off the PS4 by the plug, because it's not safe. But at the same time, I think it does repair its textures anyway, when within its rebuilding the database as well. So that's a good thing. So yeah, checking the little system status as well. But yeah, that hard drive is a little bit different in there. It's not the same original hard drive. It's a different hard drive. How could they hear me? Okay, now it's displaying something on the screen. Then I think my phone died or something. But yeah, basically what happened. But But yeah, when I turn the PS4 by the plug, it does that noise. Anyways, what's it called? Don't look at all that stuff. It's all private. So yeah. Wait, what is this about? Yo, look at that! Holy crap! Hold on, focus iPhone. It's not focusing. Good. There we go. So people from my channel also watch. Oh, what's that? Okay, whatever. Let me just go back. See if I deleted it. No, I didn't. Okay, what's it called? Let's go back here. Close this, and here we are. Okay, so let's turn the phone off. This is normally the phone I use for the flash. Because it's on iOS 9 and I can't change the flash. So I just press the flash button and then flash comes on. It's a lot brighter than this phone's flash because I actually have adjusted the brightness of the flash on this phone I'm streaming on right now, which is very good because what's it called? I just want this to run good. Okay, let's put this on rest mode, shall we? So power, and we go to enter rest mode. Oh, one person watching. Enter rest mode. Then this thing enters rest mode very, very quickly. So this PlayStation 4 wouldn't take so long. Well, obviously because of the hard drive, but I haven't actually rebuilt my database in probably about mostly weeks or let's just say a month or something. Hold on a minute, what's that? Nothing. Anyways, it's gonna enter rest mode now. Let me just put the flash away. I really can't tell if my phone's picking up that. But look at that. As you can see, it's pulsing orange. Oh yeah. I mean, this PS4 is also designed for rest mode, so that's why it's obviously rest mode on there. That's why it's supposed the latest software as well, which is good. I don't know if Sony's gonna keep making more software changes to this PS4. Let's just say hopefully not in the future because I don't want to keep, having to deal with changed software all the time. Because the thing I like is, if there's any glitches or anything, and then they release another like patch update or something for the software, I like that. But when they change something about the software, like they change the whole software, or they change some features about the software, which I don't like, that's what I hate when some companies do. Because, for example, with Xbox, what they did was they got the NXT dashboard and they completely changed it to a completely different dashboard. They first had it with the OG, forgot what it was called, Blades. And then they had it with the OG NXT dashboard. Then they changed it to another Metro dashboard. Then they had it to another Metro dashboard. They keep changing the whole dashboards. Right. So what console I was going to use was hold on, let me check out the plug for the heater and bring it forward. Right. So what I'm gonna do, as you can see now, my extender's like doing. Oh yeah, because my PS4 is in rest mode. That's why the LAN cable light is still on. So that is what's going on. Anyways, what's it called? Should I go on PS3 or shall I Yeah, let's go on the PS3. So if I turn the PS3 on, and look, you guys, if I just press power button, right there. You guys saw it, didn't you? 30 frames right there. Yeah? Then it powers up. See, if I'm doing this on the live stream, I can't cut the video or anything. There we are. See? It fakes Yellow Life Death. Like, you guys just saw it on the stream. So there's my game that's here. It's a very nice game. You could, if you got PS3 Slim, you could also do this too. Oh, and it does that stupidness. Alright. What's it called? So that's the PS3. Let's go ahead and go in HDMI. I wasn't originally gonna turn it on, but just so you guys know, I'm not faking this or anything, because this PS3 is not modified. This PS3 was repaired before, not by me obviously, because back in the days I was very young. I never knew how to repair consoles. So it wasn't not repaired by me. It wasn't repaired by anybody here. It was repaired by a store. Not really a store, but people at like a shop. They repaired it for us. And obviously, I never used this PS3 much back in the day. It was mostly like my brother's. I mean, it was originally his, anyways. But yeah, that's why I say this PS3 originally is not mine. But because of the only reason I got the PS3 is because this motherfucker, where is it? This backwards compatible bitch isn't powering up. Like it's not fixing from the yellow light of death. Because sure, I'm using a hairdryer, but yeah, I also might browse for a USB heat gun in a minute, because normal heat gun, yes, they are pretty expensive, but I just go for something cheap, something that I could use, and something that will last me long. Now, obviously, not just for that, but like for soldering and stuff in the future. Yeah, this PS3 is on. I just wanna I'm just gonna put the phone here, 2 phones here, so one phone there, one phone there. Balance them like that. All right, so. And this is like my normal kind of display. This is just in front of my bed. You can see my bed right there. But this is just in front of my bed. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Let me just go ahead and get my stuff. Wait, what was I gonna get again? Oh yeah, the remote for the TV. So, if you guys never seen the TV remote before, this is what it looks like. Obviously, not exactly like this, but some look different, some look doesn't look like this. But basically, what you want to do, if you want to change HDMI input, you press input, then you go to PS3's HDMI, then you press OK, and now it's gonna display something. Yeah, it's actually it's displaying the PS3. Now, what you want to do from here, you want to turn the PS3 controller on. Yeah, you can see it. As soon as I turn the controller on, it does that symbol thing. Then I go up. Then I go here. Obviously, if you also rebuild your database on the PS3, that'll also be good, because not only that what's it called? Not only you have faster performance, but you have better, like, faster startup time. And when the PS3 turns off, it turns off quicker. Not just PS3, but any other console. So, turn off the system. Yes. Okay. PS3 is turning off. If you don't believe me, there's your proof. Okay. I was gonna say. Anyway, what's it called? So, now we get the remote control again. We switch it to SCART. For me, it's SCART. I don't know for you guys. Obviously, for most of you guys, it's gonna be AV, because you guys know what console this is. Everybody has this console, or every gamer, I guess. They sold over 155 million units. The best-selling console ever. A lot of people bought this console. Including me, I also have the console. I didn't buy the console on launch because I wasn't around back then. But nowadays, So it's gonna be this console. You guys seen it. You all seen it in my videos, right? If you're tuned in. I should not be running low frames. I should be running 30. But anyways, yes, it's this console. Let me move the controller out the way so you can see. It's this console. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna plug that in. PS3 is off. And what I do is, just so I know any capacitors or anything, I obviously go to the plug. Then I look on the PS3. Yeah, and I keep looking. Then I turn the plug off. And then if the PS3 is still off, then that's good. Now what you want to do, obviously the PS3 is only been running for a few, like a minute maybe. Good thing it hasn't really warmed up or anything, because if the GPU or CPU or something like that got that hot, oh my god. Okay, what's it called? Now, where is my Square PC plug? Oh, there he is. There he is. I mean, there it is. Okay. This plug just goes to the PS2 that I was trying to fix. Not there anymore. This plug, however, is for the PS2. PS2 Fat, obviously. Very good best-selling console. Graphics compared to the Slim console may not be the best. If you compare it to a launch Slim console, then it's really a tie, because the graphics are pretty much all the same. It's because it's using a motion engine, and emotion engine graphics are pretty bad, because what's it called, the chip, yeah, it may look massive, but you know, doesn't mean it's going to be doing good graphics. Even the tiniest GPU chips could do better graphics than that. Even APU chips, those are a lot smaller. Those look more like CPUs. Well, CPUs look more than like them, because you know they basically are mostly of a CPU. Right, I plugged in the console. You guys know exactly what console this is if you guys been listening. Now I turn this console on the plug, and then I just, yeah, these UK plugs, they're not going to be so safe if you got kids, like stuff. You got kids and they run around and they go, wrong sound. I mean, oh my god, you just got a whole UK plug stabbed in your foot. I don't know why I made that sound. Yeah, I normally just play around with, like, just pretend the object is like a speaker. That's probably why you hear me do that. Anyway, what's it called? So, let's go ahead, turn it on from the back, because these things, the Slims never had the switches on the back. But the Fats did have the switches on the back. Same thing goes for Slim consoles. I actually kind of like that feature, because because most people's sockets didn't really have these switches, so people would just leave them, like, switch the switch off on the PS2, which is very, very, very good stuff. I like that. If you're not using the PS2, and if the PS2's light is just on like that, you know, all the time, constantly, and it's just wasting power, you know. So that's why you always need to have a socket with switches on it, because if you don't, well, things are gonna go bad. And these switches here, also there too. Make sure you don't have a socket that has like a little light at the end, because if you do, it's probably not gonna last you that long, because the light is just, when these switches are off, that light there at the end is gonna waste a bunch of power, because that's literally what this power supply does. That light at the end there, yeah. So, but I like the idea of this power supply is it's all like backlit, and whenever I turn the switches on, it actually backlights the button, which in a regular power supply, some power supplies, you know, switches don't have lights, some do. It really depends on which one you got. But for me, the ones in my room, they always have lights on it. I like the backlit ones though. I'm trying to look for one that has like probably like 5 sockets, just so I don't overload the thing. Right, let's turn on the PS2 and see what comes on the screen. No disc, okay. Oh yeah. You can see he's looking very clear, because if you guys remember, I cleaned my AV cable, and now my picture looks even better than last time. No joke. Like, it looks like I'm running this thing on like YPPR, but just kind of downgrade. Obviously, it's AV, it's still gonna be the same. But yeah, it's crazy though, you know. You know, the cleaner the cable, the better. And same thing goes for HDMI. Because the thing is with HDMI, if the cable's not clean, your performance isn't gonna be clean, or your performance is gonna be pretty shit. But however, if your cable is clean, then your performance is gonna be very good. Which is what I like to see, because I like to see good, smooth performance, very nice, you know, detailed performance. Alright, this PS2 obviously forgets the time. Fan is pretty loud. It's not that loud actually, but because back then they were trying to, you know, the fans for these consoles, the PS2 back in the day, they were trying to make it quiet, and I could see why. I guess probably not, but Sony was doing the thing back in the day. But yeah, PS2, the other PS2. You know, the other launch one, that one from 2004, that one is just terrible luck for me. Whenever I fix one thing, another thing just ends up going bad. It's like, it doesn't want to be fixed. It's like, when I fix one thing, or like, yeah, when I fully fix one thing, the other problem starts, you know? It's stupid. It is very stupid, guys. Honestly, very stupid. That's why you don't see that PS2 over here. That's why I put it back in the cupboard, because I'm just temporarily done with it, but whenever I feel like I could go back on it and try to fix the problem. Obviously, when I fix that problem, another problem's gonna happen. Then after that problem, another problem. It's like a never-ending, never-ending thing. And even if I fix it, it's only gonna last me a short amount of time, or even a few days, or even a week, and then after that, another fucking problem. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. It's like I need to get another PS2 or something. I honestly, I'm very fed up with these PS2s. And the most problematic console I ever got off Sony was the PS2. No joke. Sony was doing a thing back in the day, but Sony is shit sometimes when it comes to PS2. Obviously, besides PS2 or the very new PS2s, like the PS2, the latest slim one, the 9000 model. I don't have the 9000 model. If I did, I would be using it right now, but I don't. So that's why you don't see a 9000 model PS2, because I don't have it. Whenever I buy it or anything, I will let you guys know, and I'll show you guys. And you guys would be like, "Oh yeah, a 9000 model PS2." Yeah. So, obviously the PS2, very good console, best-selling ever console in history. So yeah. Obviously, I feel like back in the days of like the 2000s, definitely. But yeah, all I want to do is just like play Lego Batman on my PS2, and I just can't. I just like problem after problem. The PS2 fat, however, the disc drive, whenever the laser's going back and forth, at least the ribbon cable doesn't scratch up the goddamn disc. Like, oh my god, man, they could have made it exactly like the PS2 fat, but it was the glue. Sony's glue is shit anyway. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Sony does always fuck up with. It's always that one thing that they mess up with. It's always that one thing, literally. And I just want them to fix the thing, but then they end up not fixing it. So, wow, very clear. Obviously not the clearest, but pretty clear video. I like it. Obviously I'm only using AV, so it's not going to be the best, but if this TV could run AV, definitely. But yeah, what's it called? The cleaner the cables, the connectors, not the cable itself, but the connector. The cable could be how dirty it could be, but all that matters is about the connection and the the connectors on the cable. If they are super clean, you get the best performance, literally. So they have to be at least about that clean to have okay performance. Yeah, if you want the best performance, get some baby wipes, get a dry tissue, clean the thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into display mode. You can see how clear it looks too. Obviously, it doesn't know the time. Well, I guess it forgot the time, so it's doing that right now. But once I put in the time, it will actually start spinning. Look, guys. Look at this. If I put the flash phone, turn the flash off. Hold on. There we are. Okay, turn the flash off on the phone. So look, if I do this, obviously if I go back, yeah, I will do that. Now if I go back in the system configuration, it's just gonna stay like that, Unless if I do the date and time, which the date is obviously the 26th of the 4th, so let's do that. 26th of the 4th. 26th of the 4th, yeah, 2021. 26th of the 4th, 2021. What time is it? The time currently is 18:20. That would be okay. 18:20 o'clock. 18. Wait, what was it? 20? Yeah, 18:20. 18:20. Right. I really don't know what seconds it's going at, but I'm gonna try and look at it now. It's going at. Oh God, I could have did it 30 seconds. What's it called though? Let's do 40 seconds or 50 seconds. Yeah, if you see, if I do this around, it's just gonna spin that around. So, oh no, it's gonna be 50 seconds. Oh yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do 21 like that. Okay, 7, 58, 59, 21. Ooh, perfect timing. Good stuff. Okay, probably not the perfectest timing, but anyways, what's it called? Now that I put in the time, you guys can see now. If I press square or press do the display mode, oopsies. Wasn't meant to press X. I was meant to press square. Yeah, square. If I press square now, look at this. Yeah, you can see now the thing is spinning around and those orbs are moving. Very nice clear orbs, I like that. Obviously because my display is very clear as well. But obviously AV originally does look like this. YPBPR is probably a little bit more better. I don't know, but YPBPR is very good stuff. Very nice clear picture. But I don't know why my picture kind of times out for a bit. Is it my TV? Is it my PS2? I have no clue. But, however, what I will do exactly the same thing. Just like how I did with the HDMI. Not sure if I told you guys about the HDMI, but I cleaned the HDMI connector and the port as well. So, that was nice. Obviously, you could do the same with AV, because AV is not the clearest, but yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, I need toilet, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could just turn the PS2 off. I could also play games on it. Yeah, this PS2 is on super cooling mode too, so basically the fan is cooling the CPU and GPU at a very high speed. Basically, it's full speed. It's runs at full speed. So as soon as it detects this kind of connector thing with a hard drive adapter, and there's no hard drive, pardon me, there's no hard drive, then what it will do is it will just, I don't know, it will think there's a hard drive in there, and it will just run it at full speed. Run the fan at full speed. Now, this is good, because even though if there's no hard drive, it is still, I don't know what it is, maybe something making it short out, maybe he thinks there's a hard drive in there, and then, yeah. But yeah, that's how it's basically, because obviously, if you think of it, back in the days, the hard drives used to heat up a lot, so the fan is running at full speed to super cool the hard drive, but there is no hard drive in there. So there's no point for it to do that, yeah? So, yeah. Anyway, now if I restart the PS2, now you see. And now those orbs are spinning around. So that's how you basically, it's super easy fix. Anybody could do this. Yeah. That's basically how you get the orbs moving around. It's super easy stuff, guys. If you guys don't know how to do this, are you stupid? Because there's clearly, I just showed you guys how to do it. So if you guys don't know, just look at another video. Because yeah. But anyways, you know, the thing is with PlayStations, they always use clock batteries, but with Xbox, they always put clock capacitors in there. But I don't know, I think obviously the safer option is to go with the batteries, just because the batteries are the batteries, and I know how they work. But capacitors, I'm not sure. I don't know if capacitors do use carbon. And so I know batteries use carbon, but I don't know if capacitors use, I don't know, guys, but yeah. See, I mean, if they did use carbon, how do they hold power in thing for a long time? In like an LED for a long time, you know? You obviously gotta think about that stuff, guys. Anyways, what's it called? So, wireless go to Rode mobile mics. I was reading a notification. But yeah, so that is the PS2 fact with time. Obviously, I can accept the why if it gets the time, because this PS2 model is from 2003. This is basically the very last PS2 facts of the time of 2003. But I think they were actually developing the next big hit console, which was the PS2 Slim. A lot of people have that console, and a lot of people like the PS2. Any PS2 is, but I mean, nowadays I just see people doing destruction videos because their Slim isn't doing this or it's not doing that. Anyways, guys, but what they mean is, one PS2 was in a house. It was like in a house flood. It was working, but the DVD or the CD wouldn't really read because the laser, stopped working. Obviously, it would turn on, do stuff, but it wouldn't, like, the discs wouldn't read because the diodes were rusty or something, covered in water. So, I don't really prefer. Obviously, house flood could happen at any time, guys. So, whenever it does happen, whenever you hear some pipes or any weird noise, always just go downstairs, check what's going on. If you think it's not supposed to do that, then, obviously try and fix it. Or call a plumber or something. Or just be a plumber, I don't know. What's it called though? Let's turn the PS4 back on. Why isn't anything coming on the screen? Well, as soon as I say that. Right. Here we are on the home screen. You can hear my game in a disc drive. These are all my PS4 games, by the way, if you didn't know. Those are all the games, all the disc games I play. One of them is missing. I know with that missing one I know exactly the location for it. But yeah, basically the rest of the PS4 games. Those are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PS4 games. There's actually supposed to be 9 PS4 games, or probably 10. No, I think. No, actually, 10, because that Nathan Drake game. So yeah. So that's PS4 really. Don't know what else to show you. Obviously, do I really have to clean the female port connector on my PS2? For the video out. I think maybe not, but maybe on the PS2 Slim. Depends on, because how much dust and shit's been going in there. Obviously, for a short time, when I first got this PS2 Slim, I've been using it on AV. That's what I do with basically all PS2 Slims I get. I use them on AV for a short amount of time. Then I put them on YPPR whenever I feel it's good. So yeah. But was it really the video out that was affecting that PS2, or was it just weird shit? I don't know. But whatever it was, I don't know. Maybe maybe both lasers weren't working. Hopefully that was the case, but no one knows. And yeah, so turn PS2 off, unplug it, and then plug back in the PlayStation 3, because that's what's originally plugged in. So, there we are. So am I running over another cable, maybe? That's not really meant to be happening. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on there. So, if you guys want me to get my PS2 out right now, I can, but yeah. But yeah, what's it called? I am also looking for something for my older consoles. I'm just not gonna say, but you must have heard my disc stop spinning in the background. But yeah, actually, let's go and grab some water, shall we? Let's see how much percent my phone's on. Okay, obviously because my phone is getting hot, 30 frames, not 30 frames, 30%. Only on 30%. If I take it downstairs, would it heat up even more, maybe? I actually don't know if it's going to heat up more or if it's not going to heat up that much. I don't know, let's take it downstairs anyway. Because why not? You know, this extender is obviously heats up a little bit. But it's because, it's only sending Wi-Fi signal, but yeah. If not Wi-Fi signal, it should just be doing LAN. But yeah, I mean, if there was no wireless Wi-Fi available and this is only wired, then I wouldn't really be using this because what would be the point, you know? But yeah, I mean, this thing is actually pretty good for LAN extenders. Because even though the other one is just direct Wi-Fi, this one, wow, this one actually brings me a little bit more upload speed, which is nice. I don't know though. But yeah, I could just launch GTA or do something. Not sure what to do though, really. But yeah, it's kind of sad that nobody watch my streams sometimes when it's live. I don't know, I just like to make these streams because I just feel like going live and I'm very, very bored that time. But yeah. So yeah, that is the screen and hopefully you enjoy. Let's go on some YouTube. So here we are on YouTube. Not on YouTube just yet, but hold on a minute. Oh, flash phone's falling. Sound is not obviously the fastest because it's a little bit delayed. You know, a bit delayed sound. But yeah. Since nobody's watching my stream on here, I could go live on Instagram, but I don't know. Why the hell is that the thumbnail? Look at this. Why is that the thumbnail? I'm just saying. How do you even set the thumbnail even before you go live? Is that like Premiere or something? Or it should be a live stream, right? Because I actually don't know. I don't know, it could be a live stream, I have no idea. I was gonna say I have no idea, but what's it called? Fancy car. You must have been seeing this car on my this car list here. Yeah, guys, I've really I'm a fan of speakers, so if you guys would like, you can send in some speakers in my PO box. You guys don't know my PO box, but yeah. Oh God, that's a very, I don't know, Preston speaker, maybe? Alright. Again, I'm gonna watch this video and then I'm gonna just mute my microphone. And you could obviously just watch my extender do his job. Because I got the video loaded up over there anyway. Do LAN cable. You know, that yellow LAN cable is going all the way down, all the way into my extender, so it's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna mute the microphone, and yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm back, and hopefully it was muted the whole time when I was playing that video, but yeah, I don't know what you guys saw, but anyways, I wasn't paying attention. I was only paying attention to the video. So, now I'm gonna be closing YouTube. So, here we go. Let's close down YouTube, shall we? Yeah, my thermal paste over time is getting pretty shitty on the default thermal paste on the PlayStation 4. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, PS4 is PS4. Over time, the APU does get a little bit hot. And thermal paste struggles. But yeah, obviously in the default thermal paste, they put carbon and crab. So, yeah, carbon does help with heat transfer. But they mostly put it into a paste. That's why that thermal stuff. And yeah, carbon is just good for that stuff. Carbon is used for lots of stuff. I mean, mostly power, but also thermal stuff too. So that's very, very good. There's also this like little carbon cloth thing which you could like just put it on your PS4's APU, then put the heatsink on top, and it would heat transfer very, very nicely. But a little piece of cloth, like what? But that's actually got carbon in it. But yeah, they also use carbon for motors, which is good too, but they also use carbon for lots of other stuff. Oh man. They use carbon for motors, batteries, especially batteries. A lot of stuff to do with power and thermal. And then obviously in the paste, it would be thermal paste, default thermal paste. Just some white general thermal paste. Or Sony thermal paste, if that is a thing. I don't know. I don't think Sony ever made a thermal paste. They probably must have, bought other companies' thermal paste and used those in the consoles, but that's really it. Yeah, also, if you guys want to know the very first console that they used thermal paste in that I know that only released... No, actually, hold on, I just thought of something. I think they must have used the thermal paste in the PSX, which is only a Japan-only console, not here in the UK, because it never got released yet. Here. It was only a Japanese console. Yeah, but the PSX though, come on. Yeah, basically like a very before version of the PS3. Like super before, because like that software you see on the PS3, that's been used way before the launch of PS3. And yeah, from that software, you see that like wiggly thing in like the background, that kind of like it like as your PS3 is sitting idle, it kind of does this. Yeah, it's also on PSP as well. Yeah, but like this like wiggly thing in the background. Well, in the PS4, they got this wiggly thing in the background, along with like not just in one position, but it's like moving all different positions, like moving around, and that apparently causes the APU to heat up like crazy, even on the home screen. So, yeah, that's why I know my thermal paste is doing good on here. But obviously, my PS4 for a launch model is quite a newish model, I'd say. It's not like the very first launch model. It's like kind of more, yeah, what's it called though? I do like the model. It's a very good model. These models are very hard to find on this PS4, especially anywhere else. But yeah, in this country, definitely you could find this PS4 in this model anywhere. But yeah, obviously the PS4 Slim, which I don't have. but I do have a Pro, so I've only got this and the Pro, but I need to complete the collection by putting in the Slim. Like, I could have it any color. I'm planning it to get the original black color because, you know, yeah, it's stealthy. It looks stealthy, especially when you're playing in the dark. All you see is the light bar. And what else? What else? It's a very power efficient console. You know, obviously every slim console should be power efficient, but the only slim console that isn't so power efficient is, well, the one I currently know is the launch PS2, the one that launched all the way back in 2004, which is the 7003 model. But man, I've worked a lot with that PS2. You know, I bought that PS2 from somewhere, and yeah, it's a very long journey with the PS2. But yeah, I've been running mostly DVD-ROMs on PS2 because I don't know, I just did. But anyways, DVD-ROM is HD. Why not run them? So yeah, DVD-ROM is actually better than CD-ROM because CD-ROM is originally designed for AV, and DVD-ROM was originally designed for what? It could be AV or the HD output. But yeah, I do prefer the best of the best. So HD output on a DVD-ROM disc, which is what they did here on this console. And yeah, on this console they did Blu-ray drive, and same with this one. Obviously this one they did Blu-ray drive, and same with that console. So but what would you guys prefer? Like one jet fan or two cooling fans in that console? Because I have no idea. I do like the idea of two cooling fans, but I also love the idea of the jet fan. That's like the best idea I've ever, seen of cooling. I just like the jet fan. That's what Sony's been doing ever since the PS2 Slim. Ever since the very first PS2 Slim, that's what they've been doing. And then in the very first PS3, the very first, which was the backwards compatible one, they made the size of the fan a lot bigger. Yeah, so I think they started producing fans, or it must have been Nidec, something like that. But obviously in this console is the loud Delta fans that goes. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's basically this. Is that this movement I'm doing there was the laser lens going up and down, trying to focus to find a disc. And obviously when it finds a disc, it actually does something. Yeah, I mean, the light on drive is very simple. So, yeah, I like it. But, obviously in every Sony console they've ever released with a disc drive, including a handheld one. Every disc drive Sony console, basically. They were all done by Sony, but the ones that Microsoft released in this console, they actually relied on other companies. So Microsoft never made these disc drives. They must have designed the outside they must have designed like this trim thing on the disc tray and an eject button. But that's really it. They never really designed a disc drive themselves. It was actually a different company, so they just rely on other companies. But yeah, it could rather be Samsung, Hitachi, Lite-On, Toshiba as well. They actually made a disc drive for this console. But yeah. Anyways, I wonder how much dust is this thing gathered up now in the heatsink. So yeah, that'd be nice to see how much dust is actually in the heatsink now, because I haven't really opened this thing in a while. I think it was probably since like a few months ago, maybe. It felt like probably a year ago, but I don't know. I don't know. It felt like a few months ago, but at the same time, a few years ago. Not a few years ago, just a year ago, because I know I didn't do that long ago. But it's always a good thing to take care of your consoles, because as you saw last time, the heatsink in that PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro first time it was hard to open the lid, so we kind of scratched up the plastic and we got the lid off eventually. And then, I saw a bunch of dust and I just blew some of it off using this. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that straw is missing now. Oh well, I just forget some stuff and I leave them. But yeah, what's it called? I actually got like a little straw and I kind of like canned air, but I just used my lungs and just blew out all the dust. Obviously, the best solution is, if not canned air, if you don't want to spend your money on canned air, get your Hoover, turn it on, put it on a higher speed if it's got a speed adjuster, or if it's got a speed switch like my Hoover. And yeah, crazy enough, most of my Hoovers don't even have speed adjusters. Only one of them do, which is like, what? That's crazy. But yeah. But the only speed adjuster that's got is only a little rocker switch that says high and low on it. And I barely even use that. I always keep it on high, so then it does the best job with its cleaning. But yeah, obviously, recently we also swapped out the bag because the previous bag, oh my god, that bag's been sitting in there for years. Well, not years, but lots of months. Probably even 2-3 years. Not that long, actually. I think only a year, worth of a lot of stuff that I hoovered up in the past. Lots of dust and stuff. Mostly it's all just dust and creatures and stuff, I find creatures and I just hoover them up. Because I don't want them in my house. Even if they're outside of my room, I still hoover them up. Even if they're downstairs, I still hoover them up. I don't care where they are in my house. If they're not in my house, then I don't mind. Because what's it called? Next door, maybe. It depends. I don't really mind them so much next door, but obviously in this house, I definitely mind them. They can't be living here. They really can't be living here if that's going on. That's why I always just, see them, then I just kill them. May not seem good, but it just has to be done. Because I don't want creatures. If I let them out of the house, next thing you know, the next day or probably even within a week, they're just gonna come back. The same creature's gonna come back in the house and annoy us. That's why I just kill them completely, so then they never come back ever again, and they just, fuck off. But yeah, especially the moths I see. Actually, earlier on I saw I don't really mind bin flies. Moths I do mind because, oh my god, this time I was playing like Fortnite, and I was trying to run. I was running in Fortnite, and the moth literally came in front of my TV screen. So then, this was at night time, by the way, mind you. The moth came in front of the TV screen, and for no reason, just I don't know, try to sit on it. But obviously, because all the brightness and the colors it saw. But obviously nowadays, depends if the moth, I don't know, randomly. When I'm not doing anything, the moth just randomly gets disturbed by nothing, and just starts flying. Like what? Like that's crazy. Like moth gets disturbed by nothing and it just starts randomly flying everywhere. Like I'm just sat there, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just minding my own business, wearing my headphones, watching videos and stuff on YouTube. The moth just randomly just flies out of nowhere. Being like it was like something disturbed it. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, so yeah, this is like randomly, so like this could be happening anytime. Mostly nighttime. Morning times is like rare for the moth. But yeah, obviously it's nighttime, that's when they come out and do shit. But yeah, even if I find them in my house at morning time, I still get rid of them. You see, there was a moth sitting outside of where this cable is coming from, where this massive coil of LAN cable is coming from. There was a moth sitting right below that set. And then I just hoovered it up, and it went in the Hoover. I think no, it was in a new bag, wasn't it? Yeah, but it was in a new bag. Yeah, so they hoovered it up and stuff. Yeah, but now obviously the thing is, the less stuff that's in the Hoover bag, the bag that's inside of the Hoover, the more airflow you have, so the motor is obviously always going to keep it cool, and you have lots of airflow coming out the back. But if say if your bag was like goes so full, you have barely any airflow, you mostly just have heat coming out the back because the motor is not getting that cool air, because the whole shit and dust and whatnot is blocking the airflow coming through the hose, going through the bag and then the filter. But yeah, the magic that I always thought was, how the hell does paper bags even work? Like, how the hell does the suction go through them? But yeah, that's what Hoovers used back in the day. I mean, I just prefer like a HEPA flow, because paper bags, I don't know about paper bags. I like HEPA flow. Paper bags, I don't know. HEPA flow is what I recommend, because suction could easily go through the bag and come out, and then go into the filter, then go into the motor. Some people actually use the Hetty and Henry bagless, which obviously I get why, because they just don't want to spend money on bags anymore. This is my only bagged Hoover, by the way. Any other Hoover I have is not bagged. Most of them are all, like, let's just say, yeah, the rest of them are all bagless, which is good. So yeah, bagless lasts a lot. I think it lasts long. I don't know, a lot more longer than bag, but yeah. But yeah, what's it called? Obviously, the more suction, the better, because then that means it's more powerful, and more suction could suck in more stuff. And yeah, I mean, if there's not much suction coming through, then that means that the motor or something's struggling. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So what's it called? This whole title of the stream is called planning it out, or planning it all out. All I'm planning is my thermal paste to my AP. That's all it is. Or I also could be planning this. Getting this thing repaired live on stream, on the camera this time. Last time I did it was just complete fail. I didn't even have a PS camera with me. Which I can't use the iToy camera, because the iToy camera very low quality, doesn't even work. So you know what? I just go for using a PS camera or something. Does the PS3i camera work for it too? Because if it does work, I'm gonna buy that instead and use that as my microphone and my video device. I'm actually gonna look now. Does it for PS4 live streaming? Does that work? Obviously for PC live streaming, yes, obviously, and maybe even iToy. But the PS3i camera, I don't know. If it's 720 or 1080p, that's good. Right, I'm gonna type it in now. What's it called? I'm gonna type in now. Well, I could do voice command, couldn't I? I know voice command is faster, but it is annoying when it doesn't understand what I'm saying sometimes. Obviously, because it's all generated by the CPU. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, I had a very busy day at school. What's it called? So yeah. Oh yeah. Using PS3 camera. It says on PC, but obviously camera. funny how the eye emoji is like that. What's it called though? Use a PS3. No, I'm just looking for like use ice cream vans here. I don't know if the phone picked that up, but yeah. Live streaming on PS. Or even PS5, I don't mind. But all I wanna see look guys, all I wanna see is my video coming through. Oh my god, man, I'm so tired. Custom stream setup, no capture card. No videos found yet. Whenever I get the camera, I'm just probably going to do the video, because there's no videos on YouTube about it, and even if there is, I probably never found it. I probably never will find it. So, yeah. Just been using this kind of like a little background thing, so if I put the phone here, it's going to kind of do that. Just so you guys have something to see in the background, obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some water or something. I don't know. How much percent is my phone now? Let's take a look. Okay, 40%. Not bad. The phone is getting pretty hot now. Oh, it's getting very hot. Holy crap, man! It's not meant to be getting this hot. It's gone so hot. It's heating up the iPhone 6s. Crazy. Right. This is what I mean though. The battery is very good for temperature. Okay, so obviously with the phone being cool, it would run more faster frames and stuff. Because obviously the system's cool, But yeah, I don't know. Shall I take the phone with me? Let me put the brightness down at least. I'm gonna go put the brightness down. There we are. Now the brightness is down. It shouldn't do that. Because obviously I had the brightness up so that I could see everything nice and clearly on my phone screen. But now the brightness is down. It looks so dark. But yeah, now it should be charging a little bit more fast. Let me just see now. Okay, it's still 40%, but I'm gonna unplug it from the charger. The battery might drain quickly, so stay tuned for the next one if the phone does die when I'm trying to get my water. So yeah, I'll turn the flash phone off now. I know it's a very old, not that old anymore, iOS. But anyway, I'm gonna take the phone off the charger. Because every single time I live stream, I always have the phone. Even the charging plug is like boiling hot. Holy shit, man. Even a charging plug needs some thermal paste and it needs cooling too. Crazy. But it needs its own separate cooling fan. What's it called though? Yeah, I'm gonna unplug my phone from the charger now. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let me get rid of these notifications. Let me put my brightness up again. Notifications. Hold on, guys. I'm just looking at my notifications. 3 scary videos for the bravest people only. Okay, not yet. Maybe later. Okay, so now that that's gone, now it should not heat up that much. Actually, I could cool it down with my breath, maybe. Do that. This is where I get. I could use my Xbox as a cooling fan, but I don't know. Because obviously the Xbox needs to cool down its own chips, so I'm not going to use the Xbox like that. I need to use a separate USB cooling fan. Because, USB is a thing for me. I like it. And, yeah. USB is mostly just used for, like, memory, power, and stuff. sometimes on the go as well. But yeah, I don't know if this phone supports on the go, but if it does support on the go, then I will do it. I'll plug in an on the go adapter and plug in my console's picture. Anyways, what's it called? Now let's see how much percent is it now? Oh, come on, not another notification. Okay, maybe I might see the notification later, but you see, if you get rid of all these notifications in the RAM, then that's good because you're saving more battery, guys. Yeah? So, if there's no notifications whatsoever, then you've basically cleared out your RAM, and basically it's a good thing because you're saving it from heating up. Because the more stuff you have, the more content you have in the RAM, you know, notifications and stuff like that, you know, it's going to heat up more, it's going to produce more heat, which basically wastes more battery, you know. So yeah. You see, I'm only running from 13 to 15 frames because yeah, the phone doesn't know what to do here. Oh, 16 frames. I was just running 60 frames. It may have sounded like I said 60 frames, but I said 16 frames. So it's not smooth. Not that smooth, but it's good enough, I guess. You know, I'm fine with 15, 16 frames, but, you know, I'm even fine with 10 frames, but not that much. Anything lower than 10 frames, I'm not really that good with. You know, obviously it's got to be at least 20 frames for it to be nice and smooth enough. Or 30 frames, or 60 frames, which is even better. But obviously the maximum I can do is 60 frames, but imagine if I could do 120 frames. Oh shit. Horizontal. There we are. Okay, now it's horizontal. Hopefully it's still live. Yeah, the phone slipped in my hand a little bit. And it made the live stream go like vertical. I tried to make it go horizontal, but it wouldn't go horizontal. What's it called? So let's go ahead and grab some water. And oh my god, I just looked at my screen. I just got another notification. Ultra high speed SSD. I mean, as much as I like it, I can't look at it right now. Obviously, one notification shouldn't hurt. Let's put the brightness down. No, all the way down. So then we get the best performance. Because with this, you know, with more performance, you get better. Yeah, better everything. Obviously, the one downside for the best performance is the thing, you know, the chip heats up too fast. Way too fast, that is. And the GPU, or let's just say, yeah, the battery, also heats up too fast. If it's not the battery, then not the power supply. But yeah, what's it called? Now I should be getting more charge. Okay, good thing is I'm at 42% of battery. So I'm going to wait until it gets to 43%, then I'm going to go downstairs to get my water. Or even I could have an extra percent, like 44%. Anyways, what's it called? You know, I am connected to my extender anyway, but yeah. Okay, whatever. Hold on. Privacy tracking. App tracking, transparency, privacy. That's iPhone. Oh yeah, you need to track where your phone is. Okay, now I just got rid of. Oh, there we go. As soon as I got rid of those two notifications, it instantly went up to 43%, which is good. You know, I'm trying to save as much battery as I can, but also at the same time I could connect a USB fan, cooling fan, which is what I always use for this phone, and just plug it to the phone, stick it on the back, and then take the phone downstairs with me. Even better performance. Trust me, though, you know, things wouldn't really heat up much with that, especially the battery. It would still heat up, but wouldn't heat up that much. And the performance would be very, very good. Like, very cool, nice performance. Because obviously my phone always heating up and stuff. I don't like it. You know, the phone should have a cooling fan of its own. If it however does, and I just don't know, the cooling fan must be super, super quiet. I just can't hear the cooling fan if it's that quiet. But yeah, what's it called? If the phone does have secret cooling fans, I don't know about. Holy crap. Now I'm running nice frames. Okay, good, good, good. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm at 43%. Let's go downstairs. Unplug the charger from the phone. Turn my charger off and take my phone downstairs with me. Here we go. Yo, bro. How's things?
Bad.
How?
Well, you know, Daddy always tells me to get a job.
Oh,
Why do you ask?
I don't know. Just keeping you updated, that's all. Okay. Okay, guys. You saw everything, don't ask. Well, you didn't see everything, but you heard everything, don't ask. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the stream playback. Actually, no, let's look at it. What time is it? Okay, here we go. Right, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take it easy and stuff, and yeah. See you guys in the next one. Whatever it is, please stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.